Hey, hey, hey! Welcome to the JAC, the Jack Podcast.
Let's go.
Yeah, we're gonna just chat about everything that surrounds and is based around Juventus and Arsenal. My name is Anthony,
Joe.
and we are huge. Well, he is a huge Arsenal, and I'm a huge Juventus fan. We're just gonna take this chat and we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna talk about transfer window. We're gonna talk about preseason games. We're gonna talk about season games. We're gonna talk about just little things of how we felt the season went last year, what we hope to see improve. So we're
Yeah,
gonna
just basically give our opinions on our teams that we
yeah.
love, that we follow.
Just remember this was just gonna be a fun chat. We're just gonna try to make you all enjoy it and have something to listen and look forward to. Maybe weekly. We'll see how it
Yeah,
goes.
get in the chat, smash a like, comment, and we'll be reading all the comments and everything, and trying to respond as much as we can.
Yep. So as we start, we're gonna congratulate this guy. He's Arsenal fans on not the best end to a season, but a good run in the season, and we're finally back in Champions League after seven, 7 years.
It's been, yeah, 7 years for sure.
So it's been a long time. You all have been out of the Champions League scene.
Yeah.
You were in Europa last year. You didn't do. You went as far as you could, I guess.
Mm,
You could
mm.
have gone a little
I
further,
feel
but
like without the few injuries, like we could have gone a bit farther, at least to the last few games of the season. But um, just losing your key defender and your key
yeah,
midfielders out of form, it just yeah, you know,
doesn't help. It really does not help.
yeah.
But it's good to see you all back up there, back on top. Maybe not on top of the league second, but back
In the top half, in the top half.
in the top half. You're back in
Yeah,
the prestigious UEFA Champions League.
yeah.
So
I've missed that song. So
she's the Wednesday football from now on, eh? No more
yeah,
Thursday night.
yeah. Choose. Fun fact: I used to skip certain like last period in high school just to go watch Champions League. So I'm excited about
Oh man, so you're gonna
this.
skip work now?
I mean, like I finished right as the
As
game
it starts,
start,
so
right?
you're good
So
to go. You're good to
I'm
go.
good to go now. So
But as I said again, it's good to see you all back up there. Unfortunately, we won't be there to enjoy it with you all. We're either going to be in Conference League, Thursday night football, or not in any Europe next year. We're still waiting on UEFA's decision on how they want to go about dealing with our capital game problem. So we'll see
yeah,
how that goes. We'll see
yeah,
how that
y'all
goes.
going through a madness. Like
UEFA
it's
always
like
like
I've seen. I mean, listen, the
they're
Premier
outlaws.
League. We got some crazier things going on up in the north. Neighbor over in London. But y'all like yeah, like sure, like certain players that you guys are accused of doing certain things. Like when it was happening, I was like, "Yo, like how can they get these guys over like just brushing us off?" And then press forward, you find out, the dealings, the alleged dealings.
The alleged, yes,
Um,
alleged.
so after a while, I was like, okay, it makes sense now. But it's like you never want to see a team like Juventus going through what you guys are going through because you guys have the pull power. You didn't need to do all those things. You could have just,
I mean, it's hard to
you know,
watch, man. It's hard to see, especially after 2006, what went down. It's
yeah.
hard to have to go through something like this again as a fan. But you know what? We're gonna get through it.
At least they're
Uh,
not talking about relegation this time.
at least, yeah. That you know what? Like that is
Yeah,
a plus, plus,
you
and
take one season
huge
off.
plus.
You take one season off Champions League. It can help you build out like build
Like,
back up there. You like get a nice young core
well,
of
it'll be good. I
players.
mean, even if we do manage to stay into the conference league, it'll
Yeah.
be good to see Allegri. Anyway, it'll be good to play some of the more inexperienced players in the Champions League, so they could get some European champions, some European football behind their back, and just keep and play the more experienced players for Serie A and stuff, so that we could get back into Champions League next season. So we'll see. We'll see where his angle, his head is at. Um, I'm
Yeah,
not.
you'll be fine, man. You got a new technical director that was just doing amazing things at Napoli. So you change your
Yeah,
whole board. So
Cristiano G, yo. Yeah,
yeah,
let's see what he could do. He did wonders at Napoli. People were a little bit with everything that was going on at Napoli last year, but he won them the title. He had them looking like an
and
amazing team in Serie A last year. I
it's
gotta
just it's
say,
the recruitment factor, like the players
yeah,
he's
they got
been
rid of
buying and they've been
people
able to
question. They
resell
got rid
them.
of players that were there for years. Insigne is over in TFC right now.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, like they got rid of players like that.
Oh,
And
you know what? Shout out to TFC. Finally, that guy. We will
why,
not.
Bradley?
We will.
Thank you. Uh,
You know.
they finally did something right.
Oh my God, Jesus! Like I've met the captain. You know what I mean? I've cooked for the family before. But just I did not understand the appointing of like Bob Bradley. Like I just didn't. But anyway,
Well, it's a
that's the
change.
subject for another day. We'll
Yeah,
we'll
exactly.
figure out a section for MLS.
Yeah, we'll
You
leave
know.
that for
Yeah.
another MLS PFC talk. But yeah, no, it's going to be interesting to see where Allegri goes, where his head's at next season. I don't have much faith in him. I would put it out that way, but uh, he's going to be there next season, and I, I, I I just hope, that he somehow changes his tactic, or he realizes that we don't have a strong defensive team. We can build on it if he wants to go that direction. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. The preseason starts in a few weeks. Pogba's back, training hard, trying to get himself fit, ready for the season. Rabio, that was dude, honestly, like the
I
man
was
had.
surprised you guys held on to him, man.
I'm surprised too. Like, no Champions League football. Yeah, he's getting a high
But
salary.
but I mean, like the only other teams that were in for him also like
There was
they
Mane was
have
into
they
him.
have other things going on. So
But I mean, it's Champions League football. Like he could have been playing, and he
yeah,
decided
but
not to. And he stayed. So and that's great. Like resigning Milik, I thought Milik had a great season last season. Started off scoring, and then certain tactics were deployed, and he just wasn't getting enough balls up front, and he just couldn't put away the chance or whatever it is.
yeah,
So Tim Weah is coming in the team.
yeah, yeah.
I haven't seen him play yet. No, actually, I saw him play one game into the US against Canada, but like I
Well,
haven't really seen him enough to say, okay, well, he should be really great. So
it
we'll see
looks
how
like
he
if you guys
does.
lose Vlahovic, you might go for his partner over Lille, right? So,
Yeah, yeah,
and Lille, they've been playing some decent football over the last few
yeah. They were
years. So,
thinking of bringing. They've been having Jonathan David
well,
on.
so did do it. They
Yeah,
did last
Jonathan
year too.
David's been on the radar.
Yeah, but like this season, he took a step back.
Oh, well, I mean, he started off well, and then he just coming down to the end of the season, he wasn't scoring as much.
No, you guys
Just
should just come get Balogun, man. He's got more goals than him. Come on, I need that money, man. Yeah, I want to be greedy.
but they picked out of your pockets plenty times. Well, not your pockets, but you almost had some players that We
Mm,
just stepped in and said, "Oh, come
mm.
over here."
They got you into this mad that you're gonna do it. Yeah, it's okay. We snitched on you, you know.
We were flexing the Champions League football at that point. We all
Uh,
didn't really have it. So we
uh,
took opportunities of that.
quick one. Are you sad about your boy leaving?
Buddy.
Yeah,
You know what? Like he's given us a good 8, I think it's 8 years, yeah. And he's really played well. Um, as usual, coming down age and everything, he's kind of dropped off a little bit. Last season, he tried to do too much with the ball again,
at the time.
and and he kept. But you know what? Quaddy gave us some strong. Quadrado gave us some strong 8 years, a strong 8 years, and I sad to see him go, but it's time for him to move on. I wish him all the best, man.
Listen, I can't say he's like my favorite, but you know, it is.
He was good. He still has it in him. His little drop of the shoulder and sending
Yeah, but
defenders the
then he's
wrong
got
way.
no speed now.
Well, yeah, he's lost the speed now. Last season, he tried to drop the shoulder a couple times, and it was like he was stuck in cement after that. So,
It's like he had glue on his shoes,
yeah,
man. Like,
it was unfortunate to see. But, it'll be good to see what hopefully Allegri, if he's still here, if he stays, he will stay.
I,
Not if,
I,
he is
I,
going
I
to
feel
stay.
like eventually he's gonna go. I feel like this is just a start of like
Well, you know
a
what? He has
refresh.
at least the first 2 months of the season. If he doesn't perform, like the players don't perform, if it doesn't look like we're gonna fight, or it looks like mid-table looking like, he'll be gone. And you know what? That's his.
It might.
That's up to the manager.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
we
Listen,
as
man.
fans could only see and make our voices heard. It's up to the management to figure out what they want to do. You
Yeah.
know,
But you have to remember also, like your new football director. He knows the guy that he can call that plays some attacking football. You know what I mean?
it,
Even though he's on a year leave, like if Juventus comes calling,
I don't know if
and they can
Juventus. Maybe they might call him. Like we'll see. He's as I
he's
said, he's
gonna bring
taking a
his
year
own
off.
body, huh?
He's
Yeah,
taking a year off. But there's also
yeah. That just
the
means
hope
three
that
months.
Zidane will come back. Right? Well, not come back. Well, come back to you. There is the hope that Zidane will come back
Yeah,
to train
Zidane
coach.
Zidane likes experience, a mix of experienced players, and you guys don't have that right now. So I don't know. He will have to like I guess get into that next stage of his
Yeah.
coaching career.
Yeah.
So it's
Um,
whether he's gonna want to work with a bunch of young players.
you never know.
Yeah,
You never know.
yeah.
Zidane,
If he wants to challenge, sure. But
yeah, he might want that challenge of working with these young players and make
listen,
something work, right? So,
at Madrid, he did great. Did something that I don't think who else can say they did that. Nope. Anyway, but he was also like he had like world
he
class
did have a good
everywhere.
pass.
You know what I mean? On
We
the
put that out
bench,
there.
everywhere. So
But they got the title.
yeah,
That
yeah,
them. You know, the thing with Juve now is we need that Champions League. We
yeah,
need it.
yeah.
Like it's been what 97 when we got that Champions League. It's too long. It's like Yol and EPL. It's been way too
What? When people start talking about Champions League, I just sip. You know, I get no comment.
long.
No
Uh,
comment. I had my heartbreak in the Champions League between Bayern and Madrid and Barcelona.
oh, uh,
Yeah, I,
well, I mean, that's y'all are trying to build a stronger team. You got the man himself, Declan.
feeling
Like,
what is it? Is
how do you feel him
rice.
fitting in that team would be? I mean,
I'll be honest with you. Like, it's like you won't really know until you see the team in preseason
mm,
because as a defensive midfielder, he's been one of the best. Like his numbers are up there with everybody else. But you have to remember also like West Ham plays a low block system, so coming into a team where we're playing on the front foot, like how is that gonna impact his numbers?
Mhm.
But it's just we're bucking. Last year we're getting pushed around a little bit in some games. Not as bad as the years before. Like actually, like the team they've been building over the last few years, you can see there's like a purpose to it. When they're signing a player, they actually have in mind how they're going to use that player. So now, like with Rice, I'm just kind of like, all right, cool. Whatever they want to do, they have my support. You know what I mean? They've shown me for 2 seasons now that they can sign players and make them better, or just even make better of the players of the club.
Mm.
So now I'm just kind of like, all right, cool. I like it. I like that they're being ambitious. I don't know if I would spend that kind of money, but
They did.
when
Oh, they
Man
are
City
going to.
when
Let's put
Man
it that
City
way.
starts sniffing around, you got to put down a number there. You
That's
know,
it, right? A few years ago, you all want to try to outbid City.
no, we wouldn't have been even in the conversation.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Like it's been like I don't know, maybe 10 years. Like, we haven't been in a conversation with any player that maybe is considered to be one of the best.
Yeah.
Usually, it's like, oh, why can't we go in for him? Oh yeah, no, we're not in the conversation. Oh, we got to pay off the stadium. Or we got to do this. So just seeing now like the moves that we're making, I'm encouraged. And you have to remember the owners, like all the other teams have been winning,
All of the other teams,
right? So and then
now it's time for
since
Arsenal.
Josh is kind of like taken over as the front, as the face of Arsenal, you can see like there's more communication with the coaching staff and everybody, and it's getting better and better. So now what's missing is yeah, yeah. We're talking about it. We ain't going there yet.
Like, so now Declan is coming in, and you'll do your boy Shaka 39.
What do you mean?
Slasher, man.
What do you
Or,
mean?
like, he
Okay,
had such a great season last season, and now it's like, thank you, man. You got us into Champions League. See yourself out.
okay.
Come on.
One
Like,
good season does not make.
but this could have been the beginning of some other good season.
No, no, no. He's at the. We've seen this like this movie trail before, but he's had like a bunch of dog ish seasons,
Yeah, we know that.
right? And top it up with what he did a few years ago, wearing I think it was this exact kit, right? So it's like, all right, cool. You've won the fans around. Now just go somewhere, enjoy your football. Like he wanted to leave last year too,
Oh, they did.
right? Even the year before, now Teta convinced him
Coming
to,
to
to
say,
stay. So now it's like the third year in a row. Now, just let the man go because he gets enough abuse from Arsenal fans. So, like, I'll, I'll drink. Seriously, like, because you have to understand, like, okay, I know it's not all on him. It's the club, it's everybody. But like, since he's been here, we have not been in the Champions League. So
now
he's
you are,
basically
but you are now though.
but he
And he was there
basically
last
but he
season, and you
basically just
helped
got
him.
us back to where
He's
we were.
right by playing the best season of his career at Arsenal.
That's good. And we're gonna remember that, but we
And what?
fell short.
Why you don't think he could have come out in Champions League with you playing even better? I mean,
Listen, the fact of the matter is like every coach he's played under, they like the guy.
yeah,
Arsenal fans,
he's
we've
a
been
fighter.
trying to wonder what the are you for like 6 years, right? And then he had like almost like a season and 2/3 where he's actually wow, he's not getting a yellow card, he's not getting a red card. Who is this man, right? But we cannot be very sentimental. We gotta learn when to just go. You know what? Cool.
Yeah,
You know what I I mean? Thank you, but it's time to move on. And that position that he plays, I'm pretty sure we can find somebody more
to fit.
dynamic with a better finish and to score more goals. You can play a better 1-2s, a little drop the shoulders,
Right.
So
Yeah,
I'm good.
Cody's on the market.
Jesus Christ. Uh, listen, I don't know. No, I'm not gonna say it.
I mean, it's good.
We used to be the retirement home, okay? Okay, we're not going back to that.
Like
Like I don't want to see that.
we've been the retirement home the last couple since Allegri
No,
came
you've
back.
been the injury home.
He clearly doesn't like to see fresh blood.
But
Yeah, like if
he
it
stay
wasn't for
also.
all those injuries last year,
Yeah.
half of those young players won't have even seen the field.
But
So
he's the old school mentality.
he is. He is. It's unfortunate. I wish he'd like open up his mind to see what Paletti did last
But
year
from
and change.
yeah, I was just gonna say like before we get off there on topic, I was just gonna say like I am more excited that it's not just Declan Rice and then we stop there.
Well, you got
Like
Kai.
we'll see how that goes. Okay, I'm still on almost on that shy habit. What? We'll see how it goes, but like it's make like being decisive, making the move, talking to the players, and giving them a clear where they're gonna play. And then you get him, and then you go get a Timber. Like, yeah,
That's another good
you know what I
signing if
mean.
you get
So
it.
and then you resign. My biggest thing is resigning our best players,
Right.
right? Martinelli signed, Saka signed, um, Gabriel Magalhaes, if I pronounced that right. He re-signed as well. Um, Ramsdale signed.
That's good.
Saliba signed, which is a big
Yeah,
one
that's a
because
big one.
Madrid and everybody wanted him. So it's just doing that makes me think like there's something behind the scenes, like how they're communicating with the players.
But I
You know what
think
I mean?
it's more like they have faith in the Arteta after what he did last season.
Yeah, but
Right?
and that's the other thing.
And,
Like it's
and
like
and the
that means
players
the
have seen,
players
yeah,
have seen it and they're enjoying it, and that means they know they're gonna improve.
exactly.
And so that's what I'm more excited about than splashing 100 million. You know what I
On
mean?
one
Because
play.
like that's hey man, listen. It's you have to understand defensive midfielders are rare now. You know what I mean? And listen, if you want to chess city, there's some things you gotta do that you
You gotta
don't.
splash that cash.
You know, like oh man. Like I used to laugh at Liverpool fans because they'd be moaning about chasing City all the time. After last season, I know, I know, I know. Like,
No, it's good that you're making these moves, making the decisions they're making, going for the players, and it's really good. Like I'm really happy for you, like, because I mean
listen,
I've known you for
we this since you've known me, we've been shit.
I've kn-
Okay,
I've known you for about 13 years,
yeah, and we've been
and you
shit
have
all
not
of it.
smiled in 13 years. Look at this
Okay,
face.
the last one, the last time I actually felt like there was like some sort of chance was like 2012, 13, just when Ozzo and Giroud were linking up.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, and then
that's
it just went downhill. Since then, it's just been like a bit more like hesitant to like really be into it. But the last couple of seasons, I'm just like I'm liking what I'm seeing. I'm liking what I'm seeing, and I feel like
it's not the right formula. I thought that's the right
yeah, but
formula.
it's not just on the pitch. Like
Oh, the
the
pitch,
whole
yeah.
team, the women's teams, the youth academy, like everything. Like they're actually repainting this thing. You know what I mean? Like the little things that you don't really think about, but you know.
Yeah. No, that's good. Like that's I think something that UV needs for next season too.
But this is why I'm more optimistic more than you are about Juve because I think
What do you see on
what
trend?
I'm seeing from personal experience. From personal experience, like the moves, they were decisive. As soon as the charges came, they were like, "All right, cool. You know what? We need to move on, go to a different direction, right?" And they're they kind of looking at where the game is going. Now they're going, okay, we're gonna get that new that director of football over there. 'Cause that's what we want to play. And I feel like it's going to trickle down after that because you're watching Juve players this season, they were just unhappy,
They were, yeah,
right? They
they
were
were, and
miserable.
I mean,
Like
especially coming
Di
out Juventus.
Maria was just
I
sitting there
and
like,
I get it. The off the field stuff did affect it because they're human.
yeah,
Like you wake up one day, you see 10 points slapped, you see 10 points taken from you,
yeah,
right, or 12. Then you wake up another just before another game, you see the 10 points given back to you. So oh yeah,
which was
and then you
ridiculous.
wake up another game and you see that another 10 points taken back, and it's just like it does affect players' mentality
Mentality, yeah.
and how they
Because
go
one
out
day
to
they're
the
like, "Oh man, we're going back to
yeah.
Champions League. Cool, I can stay. I can resign." The next
So,
day they're like, I don't know what's going on here." But
but you know the
it's a
thing
shame
is,
on Serie A because I feel like they're moving in the right direction, but just the whole scandal was just like they didn't handle it properly.
it's not
Because it's
it's not
like, look at okay, the Premier League has some shitty shit going on, but they even with the Man City thing, sure they slapped the charges, but they know like we deal with it, you
but
know,
they didn't deal with it in the middle of
in
the
the middle of the
season.
season. They
Yeah,
didn't, you know what I mean?
yeah, no,
They're not. We're gonna
it's
let the
stupid.
season play out while we finish a whole investigation, and then we'll go from there. And just the whole back and forth, points on, points
But
off.
again, Juve were guinea pigs, so now they're not going to do that ever again. In the third, they just put in implemented this rule where that will never happen again. So we were the guinea pigs again in something of this
I,
nature,
listen,
unfortunately.
y'all just need to stop committing crimes and doing, you know, like, it's like you can't commit the crime and be like, oh, sorry, you're picking on me. It's like,
It's not only Juve committing crime; it's just the fact
yes,
that
you're the only
they
one to get caught.
pinpoint Juve because we win everything.
You gotta stop the big dogs to set an
Exactly,
example.
and Juve is the big dog. Like
Yeah.
we are the big dog, and they're gonna try to hit us where it hurts, and then they set up the smoke signals, and every other team realize what's going on, and then they stop doing the stuff. So then they hide all this stuff,
I'm almost
right?
convinced it was Edu who snitched on me out.
Who?
Edu. Like after you guys took those two players from him, I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure he was like, "Yo, UEFA, I don't know, man. I don't know how they got those players ahead of
No,
me, but
I know who else is there. But not enough. Not on here. That's a topic for
another day."
another day. I know who this
Yeah.
is.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry,
But no,
but
but seriously, like I think what Juve needs to do, and what you were saying at Arsenal, with the stadium being redone, Juve needs the new management coming in needs to now bring back it. Agnelli took away all the banners and all those things
oh,
from the home fans, right? Bringing those things like the away fans are louder than the home fans when you
yeah.
in the last 2 3 years and then 3 or 4 years when Agnelli took away these things from the
So
home
it took
fans.
away the atmosphere.
Yeah, they took away the atmosphere. That's like when I went to the UV game in 2017, UV Monaco. Like that was one of the things that I enjoyed
Yeah.
about that stadium. You go in there and that atmosphere, fans and everything, all the flags, all the stuff. They even have flags on the chair. I have all the flags, so
Yeah.
I took them back. I don't even know how to really put them through with that. But like these are things that the fans are your 12th man. You
Yeah.
take that away. You take those things away.
It slowly kills the soul of the
Yeah.
team.
So they need to bring these things back to the team. Give those boys that boost again. Yeah.
But you see what I mean? Like even with Arsenal, like that was one of the first things they implemented, right? So there's the Ashen Button Army.
Hmm.
They created that section for these young fans that are passionate, they're loud,
Right.
right? And then all of a sudden, like everybody else is looking at these young guys. Like people try to accuse them of being hooligans. What they've shown that they're not. They
Right.
just they match the game. Like bunch of people wearing all black. Um, but yeah, but it's just it created an atmosphere, and then now the last couple of years with building a team that can win on the field, all of a sudden it started picking up, right? So, and I think that's where you've been heading. It's just admitting that okay, this is where we are. Let's go in a new direction. And now with the new technical director, that's gonna start like trickling down.
Well, I hope so. Because I was really, other than the other than Allegri trying to change his tactics, I don't think it's gonna happen. I would love I would love to see the fan base. Like, there's no way that away fans should be louder than the
Yeah,
whole
but
way.
but
So,
that
like,
happens.
any team that comes, when did the Alti was around? When did the Juventus Stadium start?
Yeah,
Any team that came in there was like, the,
but
I
that
was,
used to be the Emirates, right?
huh?
That used to be the Emirates.
Right. Any
Yeah,
team that will come in there, like, they should be afraid to play in that stadium. But
yeah.
they're not. They come in there like, oh, our fans are better than your fans. Like, yeah.
You just need a manager that just basically like demands that can unite, because it
Yeah.
just feels like the fans are just there, but they're not part of the game.
Yeah.
So
So
once you get a manager that can
uh,
bring the whole thing together,
he's gonna be there for at least on if he happens to not do great in
yeah.
the first half of the season. Uh, it's gonna be tough watching him
Yeah,
because
man.
last season, even though they came second in the football, he's the type of coach. He's like, I don't care how ugly we play, once we could get the points, which is fine.
Yeah,
But if you're not beating, and you're not even beating some of the bottom table teams, and
yeah,
you're barely beating any of the top table. We only beat Inter twice. Inter was the only team we beat twice last, right? Every other
yeah. But
team in the top seven,
that's like your biggest rival. So
but
when
every
you
other team
played
in the
him,
top seven, we either drew one, lost both, something. We may have won one against two teams, but like, there's no way if you want to be on the top of the table, you want to be playing like that, right?
yeah,
Like,
yeah. We'll see. I think you're gonna, you know, I have more faith than you about this, but it's because I have PT, my own. I just went
yeah,
through it.
you
So
went through what, 12, 20 years of no
hey,
titles.
hey, 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 hey. I'm enjoying life right now. Let me enjoy it.
Yeah,
Trying to
yeah.
forget
I'm not gonna
everything.
take that up.
You know,
I won't take
yeah. Hey, that's a whole topic for another day. We'll do something where we can talk about like I mean how we ended in this position because like, my team is on the app. You're
it.
yeah, trying to figure it out right
I'm
now,
trying
but
to
yeah,
figure out where we
we'll
wanna
do that
be.
another time. It's a whole therapy session.
Uh,
Yeah.
I might need therapy this season. I
Yeah.
almost needed therapy last season. Not some of my friends.
Yeah.
Some of the other guys are like Juventus fans that I talked to. I almost
Yeah.
needed therapy last
We'll see.
season. But we'll see. We'll see. But
I'll see maybe if I can play any other voice notes without getting you banned from
oh,
Juventus
uh,
games.
it was stressful.
Yeah.
It was very
Yeah. All right, people. We're
stressful.
gonna keep it short.
We're gonna keep it short. We're gonna
Um,
keep this for next time we chat. Might be after the first preseason games. So that should be in about 2 weeks, I think. Uh, so
we'll
we'll,
see. Leave us some comments. Maybe we can,
yeah,
maybe we can try and do something next Monday. But
we'll
yeah,
see how it
yeah.
goes. But yeah, leave us some comments. Tell us what you think, where we can improve on.
And smash a like.
Yeah. Smash a
Yeah,
like,
subscribe.
subscribe.
All that.
Hey,
Let's do it.
do it. Good to see you. Good to talk to you guys.
Cheers.